What's up, homies? It's your boy Coach Smeta coming to you live from my PS3. Long time no talk. I don't even want to really get into it. Let's just get back into what we was doing. Following Coach Miller, we got the University of North Texas Mean Green, Season 4. This is our 5th game of the year. We got Baylor coming up this week, but of course, we've been starting every week off with our freshmen. This week, though, we're going to have a junior because he's new. Christian Galloway, freshman, free safety. Basically, he's going to become our center fielder, our deep eraser. We haven't had one of these the entire time we've been there. Good speed, decent size. I would have liked him to have been, 6'1", 6'2", but you take what you can get. We redshirted him this year simply because we've got guys ahead of him. But as you can already see, he's got the 79 man and zone coverage. So by the time he's on the field, those will definitely be in the 80s already. We're not so concerned about the hit power. He's mostly going to just be roaming over the top, covering a lot of space, taking away the deep middle of the field. The awareness is kind of low, but we'll be using him a lot, so it won't be as big a deal. But Christian Galloway, learn the name. He's going to be a big part of our defense over the next couple of years. And Joel Powell. This is our kicker we recruited. Yeah. I would have liked to have had a freshman, but we had to choose between him and a power freshman. But the power freshman wasn't very good, let's just be honest. So we went with the accurate guy. All reliable. We will be recruiting another kicker, obviously, a lot sooner than we wanted to, but he is just what he is. He's not much of a weapon. That 70 power means we don't have much range, but we'll figure it out. Like I said, we got Baylor this week. Now, we've been running the ball really, really good. Like our staple of backs plus the athleticism of our quarterbacks, it's really benefited us. Over 300 yards rushing the game. Baylor, coming into the game, they're better on paper than us, but the more I look at them, the more I think we can get them. We've played them pretty much every year, and they've been tough, but I think we're going to be able to get them this year. You look at their schedule, they've beaten nobody. SMU, Rice, Hawaii, please. We got Georgia, we got a Nebraska scalp. We got our revenge on Cincy last week. The only team we both played is SMU, and you see what we did to SMU. Like we threw hands, nothing but hands, and they were catching jaws. So going into the season, into this game, Bohannon 10 touchdowns, 0 picks, being very efficient with the football, not turning it over. Sims, I have a bit of a game plan for him. I'm basically gonna try to rough him up at the line of scrimmage and keep a safety up top. Our offense, as always, we're pretty efficient. Hawkins is our leading rusher, but a lot of that has to do with we've been running the ball, getting the leads, and we've been staying with the run. And between him and Orton, there's just not much difference. You take a look at their 3 best players, our 3 best players. Of course, Bush, he's become our lockdown corner, the transfer from Arkansas. And we would get rain. I think that works out for us, though, because Bohannon's been real efficient this year through the air, but we've been efficient on the ground. And we start the game off, defense. We're trying to get them off the field. But if I remember correctly, they had, I think, 3 first downs on 3rd down. They just kept getting them. They were trying to get them off the field. I make a wrong read. I was coming down to try to help on the screen. Couldn't get there. Here, I missed my gap, and we pay for it. Another big run. Plus the face mask, bro. This sucks. Because that was gonna be a 1st and long. Like I think they were on the 8 or the 9, and we shoot the gap, and Quaylen Jones just does not care. Just doesn't care, But what can you do? Our first drive, we moved the ball a little bit, just a little bit, but what usually happens on our first drives is, we may get a 1st down or 2, but we stall out, a holding penalty here, something. If anything goes wrong on the first drive, we're in trouble. We are able to hold on defense there, about a yard short. That sucks. Here I'm thinking, get the passing game going, but they're giving us the run look. So I give the ball to the Frosh. and he gives up the cheeks, my guy. I wanted to punt fairies and headbutt unicorns right there, dog. Like, I was mad, bro. I was thinking, yo, take it. I was about to put him behind Attaway and say, you're not playing unless you have to. But he puts us in a rough situation. We're able to hold him to 3. Bush making a very good play in man coverage. Doesn't get burnt in press. This is where the offense starts rolling. And you see, we're already in the second quarter. Run the triple option. Hadn't run much of it, but once we get Goss in the open field, this young man's got speed. I mean, a sophomore flat out fly, man. That's what can 4.3 speed do for you? Deal with it, Baylor. Deal with it. Back on defense, trying to get off the field. I got to move Bush up because I want to get a reroute on that outside receiver so I can just focus on the one in the middle. But we lose our contain. Bohannon takes off. He's not much of a runner this year, but he gets us right there. I get caught. No spy, no contain. Here I get caught doing, I don't even know, bro. I do not know. Thankfully, Bush is able to, get hands on Jones, but it's already 1st and goal. Again, 3 straight drives, 3 straight goal opportunities. I run commit. I was wrong. Let the sphincter clenching begin. I have faith in our ability to come back. I just don't like trailing because it means I have to go away from the run game. Here I read cover 3, soft coverage. I take my 5 yards and love it. We end up getting 7, but it was a 5-yard pass. Once again, we're throwing short, high percentage throws, trying to get Bean going because the run game has stopped working for us. They've pretty much started shedding us in the middle. So a lot of these short, high percentage throws, you see Bean was 10 for 10 right there. Here, make them 11 for 11 because we get the matchup. Hudson Henry just carries us offensively at times. And this game would be no different. Shout out to the Get Good Academy videos. Yo, go check that out. This is Red Zone Offense 101. This is what we do. We get in there, we read the coverage, we read man. You're not covering Hudson Henry. You're not covering Hudson Henry. Not in that situation. So we're within 3 right before the half. Just gonna kind of spoiler alert. Nothing really happens. Both teams have a shot with the ball. We're able to get a shed there. We stuff them. We get the ball. We do absolutely nothing with it. And so 10 seconds to go. They're pretty much in a Hail Mary. We get a good press on the left. I double team the guy on the right. And Mr. Clay is able to get a garbage interception. It doesn't change anything. And, not much was going to happen there. So we're back on offense, and the CPU is sending huggers. Yo, this was Galloway's first drive of the game. It was not good. We were 3 and out very quickly. But sometimes the computer do you like that. Here we get lucky that my man's just hustling, Mr. Nixon, because he missed the tackle initially. Gets back up. We get the gang tackle on Jones because that was the only way we were getting him down the entire game. I do not recommend this. I got stick skill, but don't do this. It works, but don't do that. Yo, N. Simpson got hurt on the play. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Nothing. Simpson's like 5'10". So you know what happens? I call it again because I'm thinking, all right, we're gonna pick on this right corner, and this time McDonald's the one able to clap the cheeks, burns him off the line of scrimmage. Bean being hot, 17 of 18, 2 tugs, just under 200 yards passing. We're being efficient here. I'm trying to send some heat, but I get caught looking at this guy in the middle, and Morris gets burned on the outside. I thought we graduated the guy who gets burnt in press coverage, but we go back to it because we've been playing zone the entire first half, and here is why. We've got some man cover guys. Gates, good acceleration, good speed there. He's able to bait the quarterback, and watch this burst. Watch this burst on the pass, bro. Gates, he's one of our young corners, and that was huge because they were driving, and it was going to be bad for us. So 2nd and 30, that's not a typo, bro. We were doing some bad things, and Hawkins is able to get almost all of it back, almost make it up for that fumble early in the game. You know, he does get back on the field. He's a freshman. No, he's a sophomore. So I'm giving him his shot. It looks like we're about to go up 2 scores here, and because I hate myself and I want to make it hard, I throw the ball to Cox, gift wrap him a defensive tug. Fairy punting, unicorn head-butting anger. I sat the controller down and walked away. Had to take a deep breath after that one, man, because I just gift wrapped him. I was gonna go up 2 scores. Game was pretty much over. So now we gotta clinch the sphincter on this one. That play takes patience right there, because you not only do you have to wait for that route to develop, especially in press man, but you gotta trust that your man is gonna win. I know that Henry's gonna win this. As soon as I read man, I know. That's just what Henry do. And then we go back to it. You know, there's no reason, except this time I'm thinking, okay, I can't run the double China again. He may get the outside release on us. I don't know their play recognition, but we get the stick, and once again Henry in man coverage. He's my go-to guy in the red zone. It is what it is. So now we've got to get a stop, and we appeared to do it, and then just completely left this guy wide open. We got no pass rush all game. I think we ended up with a sack, but this is just one of those games where, you know, the quarterback's just sitting there doing what he wants to do. Good schmike. I wanted more, but anytime I can get a schmike on somebody, I'll take it. So once again, it's 3rd down. We're trying to get off the field. Here comes the rush, and he drops it, man. Straight T-Rex arms it. So now for them, it's all the marbles, because I believe if we get the ball, our 4-minute offense is too good. And every first down we get, that's 2 minutes off the clock. Here I have to move out the pocket. I see my man coming open right in front of the corner. He could have dropped it. If that was a better corner, I may have dropped it. But nonetheless, here we're just trying to get first downs. Every first down, like I said, is 2 minutes off the clock. Trying to avoid passing if I don't have to. But in this particular game, as you see, we aren't running the ball particularly well. We had 96 rushing yards, I think, in the midway through the second quarter, and we're at 108 now. Yeah, for a team that averages 300 yards rushing a game, that's awkward. But here, pretty much sealing the game right there. Henry was tired. I trust my backup tight end, and this one was just for good measure. Our running backs are tired, and so guess who? Mr. Next Big Thing picks up the first down to ice the game. We go to the victory formation because it's the most unstoppable play in the game. So hold that L, Baylor. I don't like close games, man. I really don't. Like, they're more entertaining because, you know, every play, every drive, you know, anything can change the momentum and completely, you know, flip the outcome of the game. But we're able to hold on. 22 first downs, 336 through the air, very efficient, minus 1 pick 6. Offense was, like I said, the run game we struggled. You know, we had a couple of big plays, but for the most part, they were shedding us. They were shooting the gas. They had a lot of TFLs on us. We dominated the time of possession, which is something we do. Bohannon, we were able to contain them. You know, the 2 picks, 64% completion percentage. Jones was going off in the first half, and as you see, Sims 3 catches, 21 yards. So our defensive game plan against Sims worked. All those TFLs, Jesus, that is a lot of times that they're tackling us in the backfield. I didn't realize. I think that was at least 10. But we managed to survive. We stayed composed on the road in Baylor, in the rain, in the mud. But that's what we do, you know. Coach Miller's his personality is rubbing off on this team. You know, we're recruiting the right kids, the kids who've been here. They've bought in. Even Mr. Bean, you know, he's a guy who last year had to battle for the starting position, won it over the summer. Ani straight up left us to go play baseball. So, hey, new OC here. We're running the pretty much the Coastal Carolina offense. Defense is opportunistic. You know, our front three really carries us with the pass rush they generate generally. We didn't do much in this game. We got 1 sack. I think we only hurried them once or twice. Yeah, I mean, I can't say much more than that, you know. GG's in the chat. Hey Hamies, shout out to Pride by KitAna for most of the music I use in the vids. Be sure to follow on social media. I follow back. Links to all that info in the description. For more content, be sure to subscribe and click one of the links at the end of the video for more videos. Please continue to watch, like, share, and repeat. Thank you.